Hello and welcome back to another Explorer video here with me, Arne. We are playing Gabriel Nassif's latest blue-white control list. It's one day before the Explorer qualifier weekend. I'm still not quite sure on what to play myself. I'm choosing between maybe this control deck if it turns out to be good, Rakdos midrange, and is it creativity? Again, in the description below, you can find my untapped profile where you can see all the decks I've been playing in the last couple of days. So you will have access to what I'm doing, what I'm playing, and what I'm testing. And you can just copy paste your decks from there and also see the records, of course, and how I sideboard, all the details. But today we're trying blue-white Nassif style with Kaheera as our companion. In the past, I did a video on Greg Orange's version that he used at a Pro Tour to great success. But now I want to focus on a 60 card build that's more streamlined and more condensed. Yeah. And also plays a card that Greg Orange didn't play, Portable. 1 mana, exile any non-land permanent that costs 2 mana or less. Yeah. I think Temporary Lockdown and Portable, that's sort of the discussion that's going on, right? Which one is better? Portable being 1 mana and snapping off that elf on turn 1 when you're on the draw, for example, I think is really, really huge. And the way the format is right now, it's like boom, 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 boom. Everybody's slamming stuff into each other, all these fast, aggressive decks. I think having a cheap Portable instead of a Temporary Lockdown actually makes sense to not like fall behind. Of course, Temporary Lockdown has then the argument, hey, wait a minute, Arne, you can just let them play to the board and then you lock down everything away. But sometimes they don't play into it, they play differently on curve, they go elf into free drop in the case of the new angel stacks that are arising. So I think Portable, cleanly, 1 mana, boom, that gets the job done and then you're happy. Or imagine you play against Blood type Harvester into Graveyard Trespasser. Your Temporary Lockdown looks awkward. Portable, 1 mana, get rid of the Harvester, buy yourself time for the Verdict that takes care of the Trespasser later. Or maybe you have a Censor up even for the Trespasser because it's your turn free. You can just play Portable, keep up Censor. Who knows? Who knows? So that's the deck. Or that's that little thing. The rest of the deck is, pretty straightforward. We have some marches for the manlands and as a flexible removal. We have 7 2-mana counterspells, 4 Censor and 3 Veto. We have 4 3 mana counterspells, Absorb and Sword coming. With 3 Field of Ruin, I'm a bit skeptical about the Absorb. I really like Field of Ruin right now. I think it's great. Rakdos has so many lands that you need to kill. Castle and the Manlands, Meadowvault, they play nowadays too. Greasefang doesn't play basics. Like they play 1 Swamp often, but that's about it. So you can cut them off white or green. So I like Field of Ruin a lot, and this sort of bugs me a little bit. So I think I'm going to play 2 Solid coming to Absorb because that anti-synergy is a bit annoying. Then on the 4-drop slot, we have the Wandering Emperor and Supreme Verdict, 3 and 3, playing 60 cards. If we would be playing 80, we would likely have 4 and 4 of those 2 effects, but 3 and 3 is a pretty solid number in a 60 card version, I'd say. And then for card advantage, we play 2 Deluge and 2 Behold the Multiverse. Really like the Behold the Multiverse. It is a cheap card draw spell. It gives us flexibility. It confuses our opponents a little bit with Foretell. I think it makes sense in this deck, or at least I can see it. I'm a big fan of Memory Deluge. That card is really, really powerful. But having that extra cheapening built in, where you can go like turn 4, Foretell, the Behold, and then keep up a Dovin's Veto at the same time, instead of having to make the decision of, oh, I keep up Memory Deluge or Dovin's Veto and then I have to cast like the Veto and then I can't cast Deluge and I wasted 2 mana. That is neat. And yeah, ultimately the card advantage is you don't need like the flashback every time, right? The Behold already enough, especially considering the other high-end cards we have here, Teferi and Shark Typhoon, 3 copies of to win the late game with, and then also 1 copy of Farewell, as we are used to seeing. We're playing 26 lands in total. We are having an interesting one here, Cave of the Frost Dragon. Not quite sure. I think this could be a reaction to Spirits becoming a deck now, where a 3/4 flyer is kind of like blocks every spirit there is. So in a late game situation where they just have 1 or 2 spirits because you dealt with a lot of their spirits, of course, the 3/4 can just keep them at bay. Yeah, the rest of the sideboard is pretty straightforward. We have 1 hall, usually 2, but I guess the cave made you know, the one hall had to make space for a cave. And then dual lands, just 12 of them, Hengegate Pathway, Hallowed Fountain, Irrigated Farmland, not messing around with Glacial Fortress or Deserted Beach, which is interesting. I'm not so sure about that, but I'm gonna go with this mana base for now. We need a little bit more basics. That's one of the reasons I suppose there's less duels, because we're playing free Field of Ruin. And Kaheera is our companion. We're not playing any creatures, makes sense. But in the sideboard, there's a really neat card with Kaheera, which I love so much. I played with this in the past in Standard. I had it 4 times in my main deck even, and won tournaments with that. 4 Regal Caracal I played back then. They really add up in multiples. Here we only have 2 in the sideboard. A free cat that makes 2/1/1 lifelinking cats and pumps those cats and gives them lifelink. And then with Kaheera, on turn 6, you can, boom, you go Regal Caracal, and on turn 6, you go Kaheera, like get it into your hand, cast it, and you pump all your entire cats, give them Vigilance, and have a 2 free lifelinking Vigilance cats, a 4/4 Regal Caracal. The Kaheera will also have lifelink, so that is a really neat way to overpower aggressive decks in the later game, right? We used to see Lyra Dawnbringer and stuff like that. But the Regal Caracal is similar in a way, and is also less vulnerable to spot removal, right? No Shieldred's Edict happening, no Fries happening. I mean, yeah, that can happen, but you still get your cats, and then you can pump those cats up later with Kaheera. So that's a really neat synergy, and honestly, I would even be fine with playing more of them. Yeah. Hullbreaker Horror. That thing is just gonna win you the blue matchups, the control mirror. As you can tell, this main deck here doesn't play any Fateful Absence, so Hullbreaker Horror really is just straight up a win, pretty much, in this matchup. If you cast it on turn 7 in the end step, untap, and then you're good to go. Shark Typhoon number 4, of course, got a couple of Mystical Spirit and the Dovin's Veto, Aether Gust, 2 Divine Smite. Those are for Shieldred, of course, for the black, mid-range decks, red-black, and then also for Mayhem Devil and Obnixilis. And also for Greasefang. Greasefang is the big one. That's why we play Divine Smite instead of something like Devout Decree. Because that instant speed aspect is really important against Greasefang. 2 Fierce Retribution are in here. So as far as I can tell, those were an experiment from Gap. You know what? I am not the biggest fan of that card. I think it's just there for spirits or something. But if I want to have another card for spirits, I'll just play Supreme Verdict. And then I can play another March, for example, or I can see myself playing Fateful Absence, I suppose. Could also, I mean, we don't have enough basics for ossification, unfortunately. But yeah, Fateful Absence is neat. Later on Arms, also not a card we can really play in this format because, again, we don't have enough. I mean, we have 10 here, 10 planes. Yeah, not enough. Yeah, so I'm just gonna go with Fateful Absence, Supreme Verdict in those slots. I think they're a bit safer choices. And as I made the change with the sword coming absorb too, I think Gabriel is gonna be fine with those changes. All right, that is blue-white Nassif control. I think blue-white is really good in this format right now. There's lots of creature decks, so Supreme Verdict is fantastic. And the card advantage is great. Teferi is still amazing. Just again, the one issue with blue-white was always the cheap removal, right? When you go to black, you have very nice spells there. May it be Fatal Push, Vanish Reverse, Shieldred's Edict, Go for the Throat, whatever it may be. In blue-white, you're lacking a little bit, especially on the instant speed front. Portable is a good card, but you don't really have a good instant speed way of killing stuff. And there you see stuff like Fierce Retribution making an appearance. And Fateful Absence, I mean, card is good. But of course, it gives the opponent a clue, which is a downside. And yeah, that is blue-white control. So I'm excited to try out this version. Hopefully we get some cat action going. Let's go. All right, Volta it is. We're on the play. 1 lander, even double Censor. No, this is too dicey. I'm not going to keep it. Okay, I can work with this. We don't see a companion. Interesting. We're on the play. Maybe I'll just... I think it's between Shark, Sword Coming, and Verdict. There's lots of creature decks today around, so I think I want to keep the Verdict. And then it's between Shark and Sword Coming. I think I'm gonna ditch the Sword Coming. I'm on the play here. I need to draw into lands to function, so I'm gonna keep the card that draws me cards. I mean, Censor 2 in case I miss land drops. Watery Grave. Oh no, I should have kept the sword coming over the Verdict. Yeah, control issues. You never know what you get paired against. Oh no, it looks like we're playing against the blue-black deck. Alright, we gotta hit land drops. That's definitely. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god. Help me, God. Alright. Well, yeah. This hand ain't gonna win this matchup. At least not game 1. But it's okay. We have game 2 and 3. But our sideboard, I think, is not that prepared, actually. We have a lot of more... Yeah, we have the Horrors, we have the Shark Typhoon, we have 2 Mystical Speed, 1 Veto. That's... And I guess we bring in the Caracal. So 6 plus 2 Caracal, so 8 cards we can bring in. We have a lot of cards to take out, so... Take out the Portable Holds, the Verdicts. I guess that's all the bad ones. And the Farewell. Oh, it's Rogues! Oh my god, I've never been so happy to see Rogues. Jeez, these Portable Holds, these Verdicts, all of a sudden enabled. Yes! Okay, nice. Nice. Oh, I'm so happy. Oh, even milling a Memory Deluge. That's so nice of you. Alright. Yeah, I'm making a 1-1. Shark is excellent in this matchup. Due to being a flash, cycling, bigger flyer than theirs. A free Shark blocks everything in the deck. But they have Fatal Push anyways in game 1. And I need to hit my land drops. So I got a cycle there. Okay, that worked out. Do I attack? They might have the 1-1 rogue with flash. That becomes a 3-2. I could block it. I think that's a better choice. And I'll play this tap land. Pass. So they need 7 cards in the graveyard. Okay, they have another one of those. They need 7 cards in the graveyard to enable their big draw spell. Yeah. They have Drown and Lock on my Shark token? What is going on? That's wild. That's one of your best cards in the matchup. Just like pretty much a hard counter. Huh. Just use it on my 1-1. What does that tell me about their hand? They have like 3 more of this in hand? They're like, yeah. I have 3 more I don't need. Oh, shoot. What does this do? Oh, it gets a Shark Typhoon back? I didn't think about that. That's pretty powerful. And they milled my Otawara, and I don't have a Teferi. Yeah, that's a yikes. Oh, opponent gives me the Yugo. Okay, sucker. You're feeling happy, huh? Alright, I didn't play around that. If I see that's why they killed my Shark, that makes sense now. They really wanted to get rid of the blocker. Get that Shark Typhoon into play. Okay, that's really dangerous that they have that thing. Okay, I need to be aware of that. So I was thinking about saw it coming, but I think in the end it wouldn't really have mattered because I would not have chosen to jump block with the Shark. I did not have this card on my radar. So they could have done it anyways, if they used Drown the Lock or not. I think this one I let slide because I have Wandering Emperor here. It's kind of funny that they haven't made a Shark yet, but they surely will at some point. I guess I'll let you mill me, and I won't block. Do you have another Zarasan? No? Yes, there's nothing good in my graveyard. Opponent, you go. Alright, you get muted. I don't like people like that. Sorry, but this is just rude. I literally play fast here. What do you even want? Four cards in hand. I'm out of counter spells. Yeah, the draw spell makes 3 freeze. 7/7s actually, because it's a 7-drop. Yeah, I think I need to play lands, but Yeah, they don't seem to have another counter spell at least. So if I can find a Teferi and tuck this Shark Typhoon back into my deck, that's my route to victory. Oof. Yeah, that's a problem. Kaito. Huh. Alright. Spicy rogue stack. I know some of the people, some of you lovely viewers love some rogues action. Yeah, I'm after the Explorer qualifier weekend, I might try some rogues, but don't have your hopes high. Portable hole. Does this really get me ahead here? I could portable hole and play Kaheera and make a samurai. Try to pressure them, but I also have this verdict in hand. They're probably sitting on a bunch of removal. This is just a tough spot. I'll try it. I'll try that line. I'll try it, but I don't know. I don't know. Get rid of that. If they have Fatal Push, they can also Fatal Push end of turn here. They seem to have something. And then if they Fatal Push end of turn, they can kill my Emperor. I don't know. I think I'm in such a bad spot. I'm not gonna play around that. I'm not able to play around that. If I play around that, I'm losing even harder. Okay, so this is fine. This is just a 3-2 here. I could block it. No worries. They attack me. I'll take that. Don't worry. Did I have another? I have another Zarasan. That's why. Okay, fine. All right, fine. I learned my lesson. I learned my lesson the hard way. Like, I should have played. I should have blocked. Fair. I was so happy that they didn't attack me because this gives me a window to attack their Kaito, you know? And like, how am I winning this game if not by pumping up this Kaheera and then attacking Kaito? I gotta play to my outs. If I don't block, I lose to Zarasan. But you know, I'm already like playing against the Shark Typhoon and a Kaito on board. So am I really winning if I play around Zarasan there too? Okay, alright, rogues got me. What do we not want? Divine Smite seems pretty decent. Verdict is weird. I think Verdict is actually not what I want. I definitely don't want Farewell. Probably can trim on the Teferi. The hard counters seem a bit clunky. I like Mystic Dispute a lot. I like this. What do I like? I like this. I probably like Fateful Absence, although not really. I might want to have this. I might want to have Veto. Like all the cheap removal. Wandering Emperor seems good. Zareth-san, you crazy card. Maybe I play Fateful just to have another answer for Zareth-san. Caracal, no. Settle, no. Maybe a Verdict, eh. Maybe the Horror? Will the games go that long? Probably, huh? But they also have Drown, and Drown just kills my Horror for 2 mana. Yeah. No, I don't like it. How do I win this? Maybe I win this by just out-controlling them. They don't have Lurrus anymore, so I could just kill everything and then Dovin's Veto there, draw spells, and that's it. That could be a plan. Maybe I play another Settle. Like, how are they winning against me if they don't have Zareth-san action? And Settle is pretty good against Zareth-san, at least. I'll play 2 Sword Coming instead of 3 Veto. It's, you know, they have a lot of creatures. If they play Zareth, they could just play Zareth-san end of turn as well. Like as a 5 mana card. It's not unreasonable to happen, especially if they kill all their stuff. At some point they will play Zareth-san. My plan is to kill everything. I gotta take into account what's gonna happen if I do that. And certainly at some point they will then have to hardcast Zareth-san. Tricky. Tricky. And here you can of course also see Black removal, Fatal Push in this matchup. It's like up there, and Portable Hole is like down here somewhere. Instant speed is everything, honestly. It really is. In today's Magic, having a sorcery speed removal, it's 3 times worse than an instant speed removal that does exactly the same. You're good. What is wrong with you, Walter? What is wrong with you? Who does that? Alright. Maybe I should have kept in some verdicts. I mean, verdict looks pretty good here. Four cards in hand. Is the sound on? I haven't put on the sound, sorry guys. It's so quiet for you. I wish I had a Shark Typhoon here. Look at how good it would be. It's awkward. Maybe I just kill this. Probably not. I'll blow up this. Now I have 7 cards in my. Ooh, what are you gonna do? Are you gonna do something? Now that I have 7, they might cast their draw spell here. I don't know. I get an island. We could Censor. Memory Deluge. I like that. Nothing. I like that too. Okay, this makes me think they have Zaratsan. Okay. I'll just go into my turn. I can't afford to play Memory Deluge and they respond with a draw 4. I can't afford that. Borrower. That's mildly annoying. Now I really wish I had Verdict still in my deck. Maybe I misboarded. Ugh, okay. Anna. Too many negates and stuff. Take 7. If I Divine Smite, they just Zaratsan. But I guess I don't have a good card in my graveyard at least. This is rough. I should have perhaps Divine Smited a turn earlier. They also have Castle Ardenvale now. Yeah, I'm probably gonna lose this. I try to play around stuff, but at this point, I have to make a decision, I think. It's like either I play around things further, or I just... Alright, I'll take it. I'll play around the draw 4 in Zaratsan. Oh, they have Shark Typhoon now. Shit. Okay. That is a thing. And what else? Veto number 2 or Mystical Dispute? I'll take the Dispute. And now I cycle this, because if they have the draw 4, I can now dispute it. Okay, no draw 4. Another Divine Smite. Okay. Another one of you, huh? Okay. Not even activating Castle Ardenvale? That's weird. Okay. Oh, no blocks. I could have free life, but just kill this. So they can they ninjutsu now? Is this how it works? That's how it works, right? Oh shit. Uh-huh. I'm gonna mystical that. Tap him low. Okay. Just pay for it. Why wouldn't you pay for it, bro? I don't know, but yeah. So I go to free here. Not a Castle Lock Train, jeez. Okay, I guess I'll exile you. Go to 2. Yeah, definitely regret not having verdicts in my deck. This game they would have been good. Yeah, go to 2. Oh, Shark Typhoon. I would love to draw Shark Typhoon at any point here. They can't cling quite yet. They could cling with the second this. Fateful. I'm at 2 life. I think I'm just gonna do this. No, actually. I have a 3/4 to block. I have a veto. But then they can cling me. Ugh. And then I don't really have a late game. If I go for the block, the 1/1, they can just sack and cling the Memory Deluge. That would be not good. I think I go for this. I'm at 2, so I can take another hit. Shark, Field of Ruin, Eiganjo, Wandering Emperor. Ooh. I mean, they have double castle. I might need this Teferi. But I definitely need this Shark, I guess. And then I just take a land. Or do I go to 1? Take, I don't know, Teferi. Or Wandering Emperor. Probably Teferi. Go to 1. Hope they don't have a creature here. Okay, I need something to win this game because these castles are gonna outgrind me over the course of this game. So I'm taking the Teferi to keep up with them. Just hope that they hit some land, some nonsense here. We'll see. Oh, they hit Saracen. Yeah, I mean, I didn't play around Saracen here, did I? All right, GG. Interesting game. I certainly got caught off guard by that Saracen card. And yeah, I should have had verdicts in some number for game. It's tough though, because you really, like against rogues, usually what works, you just kill the early game stuff, and then you counter the draw 4, and then they're out of gas. But Castle Ardenvale makes it difficult, and then I have Saracen shenanigans, and I didn't really have enough early game removal, I guess, in this game. I was just like sitting on, just too much damage. The Borrower got me. All right. Well, happens. Let's go for another one. Playing against Giganta, that's likely Rakdos Sacrifice. Or Gruul, I suppose. Another 1-lander, can't keep that. But I can keep this. Probably bin the Veto. Yeah, and the Rogues thing, I mean, for anybody who's hyped about me losing against Rogues, guys, the deck is still not great. Rakdos midrange it's a huge pain for Rogues. Always has been, always will be. Rogues hasn't really received anything lately, so yeah. Red-black midrange will still absolutely dominate it. Fable. Alright. Starting a game on the play with Censor, I'm not gonna lie, I like that feeling. Into a Deluge? Yeah, that's my turf. Alright, you got it. Absorb in a land. Pass the turn. I'll let him have the devil for a turn. Oh wow, that's your entire turn. Cool. Cool. Shock yourself. I guess that's a deadly dispute. Another verdict. What is this? Oh wow. Main deck Kling. Interesting. I guess prepping for the Greasefang matchup, main deck here. Make it free. Let's test if you have push or not. Looks like they have it. I don't appreciate not drawing a 6th land. Yeah. Okay. Well, I cycle the Censor and then I verdict, likely. Okay. And I wonder if I was meant to just verdict the devil on turn 4. It would have worked out better for me. A lot better. I would be still at like 18. Yeah. I used that turn 5 to just play Sword coming on Foretell. Didn't counter anything because they didn't play into it. And now I'm sort of behind, which I don't appreciate. I have to verdict again. And if they start attacking me with these Den of the Bugbear and stuff, I don't have an answer right now. Yeah, probably threw this game away by not just verdicting the devil, which is interesting. I don't know. Interesting. Really interesting. These small decisions, they do add up. I will counter that. A draw 2 that makes a treasure here seems dangerous. They activate the den, put me to 7. Where's my Field of Ruin? Where's my March? Where's my Wandering Emperor? Madlands aren't that good. Alright. You listen. Nice. Do I portable this Goblin? Is that too aggressive? I think I kind of like it because they have all these village rights effects and stuff like that. Maybe it's actually a good idea to do that. And they don't have Cat or Oven yet. So I think it's okay. I still have 3 portable hole in my deck as well. And I have this Memory Deluge. If I didn't have this Memory Deluge, I maybe wouldn't use my portable hole so aggressively. Now they can activate Hive here. I guess that's fine. They can activate Hive in response. Yeah. Okay. Farewell and Teferi. I go to 4 life. Well, Teferi works. Farewell works too. Dovin's Veto. I still need to find an answer though. That's not an answer. To be fair, one answer would be, at least for a turn, to have them play a spell. Thank you. That gives me time. Gotta be a way of claim the firstborn. Getting Kaheera as a companion out. Interesting. They'd rather do that than deal me free damage. Okay.
We need to move quickly.
Behold. I will just cast it, I guess. So in case I hit a land. Oh, let's go. Don't think I want a verdict. And at this point, I guess I play the land. With the Teferi in play and a Hall, I should probably have enough good use for my mana. That's fine. Face. Face is the place. 2 cards in hand. Because I have Farewell, I feel really comfortable just tapping out. I could take 4 damage technically and keep up my counter magic. But because I have Farewell, I'm not afraid of anything. Okay, I can cling again. Yep. Okie dokie, draw a card. Yeah, at this point this game is over, pretty much. Plus here. Farewell, everything. And pass. I could return Kaheera, but then I don't have Absorb up. Alright. That doesn't do anything.
No time for a break.
Shark Typhoon. Don't mind if I do.
Keep watch for intruders.
True. True. Right, I maybe shouldn't have made a samurai there. Just giving my opponent a claim target if they're sitting on like 2 claims is a little bit annoying. I guess I just Eiganjo that. So if I veto and they have another claim, it wouldn't be great. Devil. Okay. No, they're likely gonna concede, right? Okay. Smooth, somewhat smooth. I mean, this matchup is very good for blue-white because Reactive Sacrifice, yeah, we just have all the tools for everything they sort of bring to the table. Okie dokie. Yeah, like my entire deck already looks good in game 1. I don't even know what to sideboard here. So they bring in Fauntseas and Obnixilis, right? Probably want Divine Smite, I guess. But Divine Smite, it doesn't hit Fable, it hits the Devil. The manlands are somewhat annoying. Verdict is like fine. Maybe I don't want... I think I like Veto too. It counters Obnixilis as well. Maybe I just trim a little bit on the hard counter spells. Emperor seems decent as well. Get in the Divine Smite, and maybe an Aether Gust. The Caracal, it can't be that bad if you think about it, especially with Kaheera. Devil, of course, will be good against it. But otherwise, if they don't have Devil, we just like get in there. I kind of like the idea of trying a Caracal. Maybe just trim Shark Typhoons. Shark Typhoon is a bit a bad one in this matchup because they keep in claims, they can steal it. Let's try this. At least Caracal is kind of difficult to kill, because it's a 5-drop, so push doesn't do it. They won't have push in their deck anyways. But yeah, I do like Caracal if I think more about it, because the way I see myself losing is mostly to Obnixilis, and having a lifelinking, free bodies lifelink. This seems like a good idea there. Caracal really adds up in multiples. It's like the second Caracal gives you a Lord Caracal also lifelink. Would be nice to have 3 of them in the sideboard, not gonna lie. Surprise people. But against some decks, Caracal is also not good enough. Like against Angels, you much rather have a Lyra than a Caracal. Like Angels just goes over the top of Caracal. Gruul has stuff like Sky Sovereign, Ezek's Chariot. If they have those things, they can just outgrind the Caracal pretty easily. Rakdos midrange has to. I mean, if they have Shieldred, they can just sort of stop you. But you have Divine Smite. Croxa, that's a good card. 3 cards in hand. They know about the Censor. I think I'll take the Verdict away. Not sure. Could have also ditched the land. But both my lands, like all three lands I have here, are doing something. Okay, triple discard to start the game. Taking the Censor. Well, now I really do regret not discarding a land. Oof, what a draw. That was a 6-6-6-6-6 start. Like triple discard into Fable, like pfft. Gotta be kidding me. And I just drew 3 lands off the top. Brutal. Triple discard, Blood Tithe, Fable. I mean that's how anybody wins against blue-white, especially against blue-white that floods out. If they wouldn't have the Croxa, at least, you know, be somewhat even on cards, but the Croxa just makes this really bad for me. Another 2-for-1 coming at me soon. What do you got? Fatal Push? I need a Teferi right here, right now. That's not a Teferi. Yeah, okay, that push, interesting. Yeah, maybe I was really meant to keep the Verdict. I mean, in hindsight, it's so obvious to keep the Verdict. But in the moment, how should I know? Like, that I'm just gonna flood out like this. Come on. It's not funny. I have 1 more Verdict in my deck. I have 1 more Farewell. Am I chump blocking here? Think not. I think I'm taking the first 5. Okay. Huh. Yeah. Alright, Zarafino. Alright. You know how to do things, huh? You know what's up. Don't need all these lands, I suppose. Now I have a use for them. Awesome.
Go ahead. Plead for mercy.
My opponent still only has 5 cards in the bin, which is kind of funny. No Crocs, huh? It starts with Farewell, I suppose. Farewell off the top. Going to 6. Probably not. Not a good idea. Oh, they drew another Fatal Spike. Okay, so I go to... Alright, this is painful. Yup, Croxa puts me down to 3. The Obnixus puts me to 1. Alright, I'm conceding. I don't think I have any outs at this point. Okay, that was insane. That was incredibly good. Wow. I got beaten badly. I mean, I also drew a lot of lands off the top. I wonder if the Hullbreaker Horror is actually good here. Just wins the late game. Laughs at Omnixilus. Maybe it's actually decent. Kind of want to try it. I can't Kaheera then. Oh, that's actually a big downside. What was that? Jesus Christ, I got crushed. Maybe they bought a devil? No, they showed me a devil. Try our luck again. That felt so hopeless. If this is how the post-board games go against Reactive Sacrifice, jeez. I don't want to be on the blue-white side. I assume they just had an insanely above average draw and I had a pretty mediocre draw, so you gotta take that into account, but that was a beating. Just start with Fonzies again, and the res. Probably playing 4 Fonzies and like 2 the rest. That's a lot of discard. Really have a sideboard prep for this matchup, huh? Trying to mana screw me. Might work. 1 game flood, 1 game screw. Magic, I love it. Not a duress. Jesus. This is a Fonzies probably. Blood Crypt already untapped. Call it for me, yeah. Free cards in hand. I was thinking about exiling this Fable. 2 draws here. As long as they don't have Obnixilus or discard, I guess I'm fine. Maybe they trimmed the oven? Probably trimmed like 1 oven, 1 cat. That's what I would do. Croxa. Mm-hmm. Of course. Unreal. Nah, Croxa. Okay, command. Discard a card and what else? Return Croxa to my hand. Wow. They just had it all. In both these postboard games. I mean, what is this? Seriously. What is this? This is just such a joke.
This isn't a battle that
Such a joke. Can I be lucky once? A verdict off the top? No? No. I don't have enough mana to do it all. I'm gonna lose my Tef. So I guess I'll just take the Deluge. Or do I take a land? I have 6 lands, but... Like, I would have won this game probably if they just go Croxa as their last play in the turn before. But they go Colorlance Command, discard, get Croxa back, discard again. As your last card in hand. Like, come on. I have Teferi, Regal, and Supreme Verdict. I have to discard 1 to the Croxa, which will be the Regal. Then I Verdict everything. Then I have Teferi as my last card in hand. I'll win that game. But I won't win the game where they go Colorlance Command, get Croxa back after they already cast Duress, Thoughtseize. And drew their one-off Croxa again. Probably one-off, right? Great, I can't even protect the Teferi that I'm taking here. They're just gonna take it. Ah, man. Life. Okay. Oh. Well, that's good. That was the card I needed. And I have Veto for the Fable. Deadly Dispute, that's pretty freaking good too. Okay, I think I'll let him have that rather than the Fable. I don't know. It's tough because, like, If I let him have that, they're just gonna play Zul'Kinsan and not play into my Fable. Teferi. Absorb. It's good. What a game. Whew. They kept them all. Okay. 9 life. Come on, untapped land. Yes. Go 10, that's fine. Okay, now I feel pretty good. They kept the card. I don't know what it is. Must be a good one. Maybe Obnixilis? Oh, Mayhem Devil. Okay. I'm out of verdicts. But I still have a Farewell in my deck. They're gonna claim their Kiki? What's happening here? Oh my god, are you kidding me? Last 2 is Devil plus Obnixilis. Oh, this is just too good. This is too good. I love it. I love it. Oh, this is just too good. Why did I play a land there? Why not keep the hearse around? What? Well, how does that make any sense? Why do you need a 7th land to play? Oh, I can't believe what's happening to me. This is just too good. This is too good. So this is free CMC, so I can't portable hold it, even though it's like a copy. Oh, I can't believe what's happening to me. This is so funny. 5, 7, I guess I'll just take a land. And at that point, do I take Field of Ruin? They don't have any land that does anything, so I'll take the castle. Yeah, so they have 2 activations, so I can go to 4 here. Yeah, why not go to 4, right? Okay, I don't know what to say. I think that both games just egregiously good draws. Or what do you guys think? What do you guys think? Is this normal? Is this normal? Like Duress, Thoughtseize, Croxa, Colon's Command, Fable, boom, 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 boom. So if they copy Devil, attack both, I'm at 6, I just die. No, I don't die. Oh, fuck. I should have gone to 2 there, I think.
I am the Emperor of Kamigawa, and I will protect my people.
How do I win this game? It's 2 Obnixilis. It's just, what the fuck? What the fuck? So I do this. I can't believe this.
I'm never done for good. May your blade strike.
Obnixilis, come on, bro. Okay, I don't know. I'm just so on tilt losing this game. This matchup is great. This matchup is really good for this deck. But I guess my opponent had a plan. And it worked out great for them. Alright. I'll die to the sack trigger there, end of turn. What the heck? What the heck is this? Is this red-black deck just the best deck in the format? I mean, it beats all the creature decks, right? It has Claim and Fatal Push and Devil, bam, 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 kill all the creature decks easily. And then it just slaughtered me in the post-board games here. It's gotta be the best deck in the format if that's what it does. Every single time against blue-white. I play first. Yeah, I'll keep that. Castle Lock Twin. Mm-hmm. Linty. It's sort of it's a Misery's Shadow. It's a different kind for cheaper. Ooh, I don't know. I think it's a bad idea because Misery's Shadow is actually a good card. This is not. Alright, I think I'm not playing blue-white in Explorer Qualifier weekend. I just don't want to play against people that have multiple bank busters in the main deck, and I think people are going to do that because it's good in a mirror match. This has Menace. Yeah. Bankbuster is really good against... I mean, I have Portable to be fair, but if you don't have an immediate answer for the Bankbuster, look at what it does. It does its thing, and every incremental advantage is really important. I mean, the one upside I guess this deck has still is that Teferi is a little bit difficult to kill, but they have so many mana lands and like play to the board, so Teferi is not that easy to drop. And maybe you need 4 Teferi, honestly. I just, against that Rakdos Sacrifice deck we just played against, I want 4. In this matchup, I definitely want 4. And all these fair creature decks, you kind of want 4. You don't want 4 against Spirits, you don't want 4 against Rogues, you don't want 4 against like other blue decks that have counter spells. But against all these whatever decks, you kind of want 4 Teferis, I think. They don't even attack at my Emperor, funny. Yeah. Oh, you got my Shark. You got my poor Shark. I'm just setting up for a farewell, I suppose. Four cards in hand. Oh, interesting. That could change things. Take out the Bankbuster. Not sure. I think I want a farewell rather. Now you're attacking? Yep. He's so low on life again. Portable hole would have been... I bought him the portable hole in this game instead of a verdict. The hole would have been a lot better. Maybe that's just an inexperienced mistake. A mistake out of inexperience. I just like... I'm in the dark. I figured... Verdict could be better, but maybe it's just wrong. Maybe it's just wrong. Invoke Despair. They are really prepping for the mirror match with like multiple Bankbusters and Invoke in the main. Shieldred. Yeah. So I don't have any outs, do I? Anything in my deck? Don't think so. I can draw Absorb and counter my own Emperor. Okay, so they have at least 2 Swarms. That's what we got out of that Fear of Ruin crack. Hey. Okay. Divine Smite. Probably the Veto. Because, I mean, I saw a lot of things I want to counter. Farewell is a bit clunky against their deck usually. I do have Portable as well for Bankbuster. Wonder if I should bring in Caracal. I kind of want to try bringing the Caracal. Aether Gust. Maybe I'll just try Aether Gust and a Shark Typhoon as well. Be a little... Be efficient. Rakdos is known for its efficiency. 3 mana counterspells. They're fine on the play. They're really not that good on the draw. They're fine on the play, but I think you don't need them. Oh my god, why will I mulligan so often with this deck? How do I deserve that? This format is very grindy. I feel like mulliganing, especially with my deck, I need like 5 lands to function. It's rough. And then the rest Thoughtseize comes into place, and you're like, okay, I'm down to 5 already. Especially when you're on the draw, you're like, oh, I guess I rather would have been on the draw. Sorry, I guess what I meant is, especially if you're on the play. It's like, in this game, I kind of want to be on a draw now, because I'm just gonna lose the long game due to not having enough cards. Okay, if they play shitty cards like that, maybe not, but... do I even care about this? I don't think so. This is sort of a mulligan, so I'm really happy to see it. Just a 1/1 that does nothing. Why it's still in the deck, I don't know. The backside can't even be cast, so it's literally just a 1/1 that does nothing. I wonder if I should just Kaheera. I don't know if I want to already play the Emperor. 4 cards in hand. On the other hand, if they play something like Liliana, I really want to play the Emperor. And this could be the turn where they go for something like a Liliana. If they play a Shieldred, I regret not returning Kaheera to my hand, of course. Hers. Okay. 3 cards in hand. So if I just play Emperor, make 2 2/2s. I think that's that good. Ooh. That's a good card. That's a very good card here. You know what's a neat card in this matchup? Elspeth's Conqueror's Death. Just kills everything they have that's important. I mean, it doesn't kill Bankbuster, I guess, but it kills like Planeswalkers, Shieldred, whatever it may be. I could just play this and kill that, I guess, and then they draw only 2. I'll let him draw it all. Ooh. Kitty cat time. Yes, kitty cat time. Okay, at last it makes an appearance. And everybody, free the rest, like, well, what? You're playing 4 Fortsies! What's going on? Why is everybody hating on the blue decks? What? It's gotta be unusual, right? Free the rest, like, what the heck? Let me guess, Shielded, another Invoke. Okay. They don't have Vigilance, that's fine. Cards that. Do I return Kaheera or do I make something with my Shark? I think I return Kaheera. I kind of need the Vigilance here. I need to hope my opponent has an empty hand too. Like, I've one vetoed as defense, but that's it. No Shieldred. Can't win against that card. Please no. Yeah, but what else? I mean, even like Blood Type Harvester would already be annoying. I mean, that one I can get by. Just like a couple lands, discard spells, I guess, would be okay with me. We'll see what happens. We're at the mercy of those 6 cards that my opponent hasn't had. After resolving to Invoke Despair. Yep, good enough to veto. Don't want to lose any of my cats right now. Neither the Lord, nor the Lifelinker. Okay, that's fine. That is fine. If that's all you got, I'm pretty happy. I think I'm gonna Memory Deluge, yeah. I have a removal. Interesting. Okay. You got it. You got it. Okay. I go to 4. Interesting. How many cards do they have? 2? 3? 3. Shark and March? Or Shark and Field of Ruin? feel like we're technically speaking better than March here. Behold is also not bad. I think I'll just take the Behold. Oof, what is this? A Fable. Okay. Close, close. One card in hand, huh? Kaheera. Attack for 4. Vigilance. Behold you. Sorry, foretell you. Feel the burn. Pass. I'm at 4. They have 3 power. I can deal with the Hive. Discard 1. Scary. Oh god. Yeah, that is an insane card here. Go to 1. Now they flashback it and we can draw into a spell. That's the plan at least. Okay. It's a spell. And another spell. I discard Emperor. Right, I keep the March. Oof. This is as close as it gets. Okay, be gone, Croxa. If I attack with both, they technically have a pretty decent double block here, where they also make a token in the end. On my Kaheera. 9 life. Double block, make a token when they get a Kiki next turn. I am in trouble. I think this is the better attack though. Yeah, I can't win against nothing really, so. Touche. Okay. Man, today was a beating for blue-white, wow. People just packing duresses and I don't know, like, deck didn't feel good at all. Like, sure, I would have survived the turn if I would have done the attack last turn. But trading there, them getting a 1-1 out of the deal, just reducing its size to a 3-3, I don't think I'm winning that game. I think I just gotta attack for vigilance, hope I have a good draw here, and then just have them brick for a little bit. Didn't happen. And yeah, I think I played to my odds better than if I attacked there. So, wow, okay. Blue-white did a pretty convincing series in one way to not play blue-white. Yikes. At least, I mean, to be fair, I think I got moderately unlucky. I mulliganed a lot in these games. My opponents kept good hands, had good draws, had really good draws, to be fair. Like, had a lot of sideboard cards. I had lists that were over-prepared, as it seems. But you gotta take into account that some people are gonna do that. Not everyone, of course. And then against those, you're gonna have a good time. And maybe I just was severely unlucky here. But it's not nice to see that that is possible, right? It is not nice to see that your deck, or the deck you're considering, is beatable in that way and that cleanly. Yeah. Discard spells and Croxa, namely. And then the other things like Invoke Despair and Bankbusters and Lilianas and Fables, of course, they're all really, really nice too, and that all adds up to just be troublesome. Nixes out of Righteous Sacrifice. Huh. yeah, kind of down on blue-white. Likely not going to play that deck. That is my takeaway here. I'm honestly sad for myself and also for all the other blue-white fans out there, but this, I don't know, this look dicey. I still think blue-white is a good deck, and it's not something you should be ashamed of playing by any means. I think it's really good in this format. And also Nassif's list with Caracal, it looked fine, looks fine. Just the takeaway mainly here is that people maybe are a bit prepared right now, or that, yeah, if you play it, you got to be aware of people just being very prepared, and you can prepare yourself pretty well, especially out of red-black against this deck. All right, guys, hope you still got something, I mean, hope you got, like me, something out of this video, even though we did a lot of losing, and enjoyed it a little bit at least. Thank you so much for watching, and until next time, bye-bye. Oh, and by the way, you can find me on Twitch, of course, where I'll be likely streaming the qualifier play-in, which are already done in the past. It's now in the past, but I will likely also be playing the qualifier weekend on Twitch. Description in the bottom. All right, take care, guys. Bye-bye.